Hi, my name's Lenore. Welcome to Twin Flame Love Potion, where we dive into twin flame healing. So, I'm a twin flame. I've been a twin flame for 21 years. I started my awakening in 2002 when apparently there was quite a big shift in Earth consciousness and awakening, and I think specifically twin flame soul fractal recognition, vibrational recognition, which is when mine occurred. So I believe that after 21 years on this journey, I am a bit of an expert in the field. And I also think that twin flame is changing, and it has changed since I became aware of the concept. The basics of it hasn't changed, but the way it's showing up is changing. So I'm here to talk about that. I get information from my higher self all the time. I'm always channeling, especially in the shower and in the car. It's crazy. I have a lot that comes through then. But I think being this first video, I'll just talk about the basics of twin flame. So I got information from my higher self through trance, so probably about 12 months ago, telling me that twin flames are actually fractals of the oversoul. So rather than us all having one soul, we are part of an oversoul, one infinite soul, and we are fractals of those souls. And twin flame is so all those fractals vibrate at slightly different rates. Some a lot lower, some a lot higher. And as we know, maths is infinite, the universe is infinite, so the levels of vibration are infinite. So what twin flames are two fractals that are vibrating at exactly the same rate. So you can imagine how rare that is. So you could even liken it to fingerprints. Like, no one in the world has the same two fingerprints. If you looked at it like that, you would say two people with the same fingerprints are twin flames, same kind of thing. So what happens when you vibrate at exactly the same frequency as another person is that you seek each other out. Like, it's mathematical. And so when you finally do meet up in person, you eventually have that vibrational recognition, and that vibrational recognition actually throws you apart, repels you, and one takes the masculine energy and the other takes the feminine energy. That can also be plus or minus, anode, cathode, etc. Feminine and masculine, like that, it's all dualistic. So one polarity, another polarity. One person takes one, the other person takes the other. And the common name for that is runner chaser, feminine, masculine. So it's usually masculine runs, feminine chases. So what they do is, it's almost like there's still a vibrational match, but they're taking different polarities. So they have to work their way back to unity. So they've exploded into separation. They've got to work their way back into unity. And the way they do that is through the stepping stones of healing and, well, not even healing, recognizing that they are part of the one, the all. But to get to that recognition, you need to work through a lot of programming, social programming, familial programming, ancestral programming. So what I do as a twin flame coach and as a holy fire Reiki master is help you along those stepping stones. Usually people come to me when they're in pain, they don't know what on earth is going on. I won't necessarily be for everyone. I am more aligned with the twin who has some knowledge of the spiritual path, of an awakening path, a twin who is ready to do the work. one of my very special superpowers is that I provoke to liberate. So I will liberate you from your pain, from your programming, but in that I can provoke you and challenge you as well. And you might go off for a little bit and then come back. But what happens is when I provoke, I clear your blockages, and you experience freedom, you experience liberation. And when you do that, that's when your twin starts to come in. When you make the changes as the conscious twin, as the one who really purposely, specifically wants to work on healing your programming because you can't stand being in that energy anymore, and then the twin has no choice but to move along with you, that they probably don't realize it. So what I'm going to do is pull a card for the masculine collective today. So it is Friday the, I think, 20th of October, or 19th. I think it's the 20th. And we're just going to see what the masculine is up to today. So this is an oracle deck called the Archeo, personal archetype cards. So it's archetypical, it's not tarot. Tarot is quite specific. And I feel with tarot cards, it's really hard to do collective readings because it is quite specific. And I think oracles give more of an overall energy rather than what that person is doing at this moment in time. This is the energy they're working through at this time. So you can see me shuffling away. I think I'll just take one. Oh gosh. Yep, for me, this is amazing because for me, this is the twin flame card of this deck. It's called the Fatalist. And see, she's like on a unicycle and she's got a blindfold on. So she needs to trust that the little workers turning the wheel are going to keep turning that wheel, because if they stop turning that wheel, she's going to fall off. She doesn't have the momentum or the strength to keep going herself. So she's got to trust and have faith that the energies around her, or which is herself anyway, because we all are one, but she's got to trust that she can keep the wheel going and keep the wheel moving forward, and that she won't fall off. She has to have blind faith and trust in herself. And this card is for the masculine at the moment. That's the intention I had when I pulled. So there's a collective of masculine. I won't say all the masculines, but there's a certain collective of masculines who are, it's almost like they're on that tightrope now that the feminine has been on for a long time. So they are now trusting in the universe. They are now realizing that they have to put the effort in. They have to keep the wheel turning. It's not going to happen for them. There's a collective that is starting to, it's almost like wake up. I know she's wearing a blindfold, but it's almost like she's waking up. Her third eye is waking up. So she's got the blindfold across her seeing eyes, but her third eye is waking up and she's trusting and believing and knowing. And there's a certain collective of masculines who are starting to trust, believe and know. And you will know that. That will, if that's happening for you, then that will resonate for you. So yeah, I'm a twin flame coach. My name's Lenore. My website details are in the box below. Please come and see me. I love working with twins. I just love to see the transformation. It gives me a buzz. It lets me know that this is my purpose, because it gives me such joy to be doing this for you personally and for the collective as well. Yeah, so if you've got any questions, my email address is on my website as well. So just email me and we can chat. Lots of love to you. Bye.